Today's tutorial will be a simple hair tutorial. My tutorial is Photoshop, but if you have GIMP, I'm sure you'll be able to follow along too. I've never used GIMP, so I don't know. Make a new layer, 256 times 256, since most opacities are that size, so your texture should be that size. Choose the color you want. I'm just going to choose brown. It doesn't matter what shade you choose. You can pretty much change the color of it once you're done with it, and I'll show you how at the end. You have a lighter color, and you just make marks. And you can also choose a darker shade of the first shade you used. Oh, this is a little too light. A darker shade. And you'll see why I do this in a minute. Go to filter, and then you go to noise, add noise. This doesn't really matter, but I like to go like about there. And you just change it to Gaussian, because uniform will make it like smaller. I don't know what it does, but Gaussian is what you want to use. And monochromatic, because if it's not monochromatic, you'll get rainbow. Then you want to go to filter, blur, motion blur. You want to set it to 90 degrees. You can actually just do that by typing it in here. And you want to move it all the way to the end. You can change it to however you want it, but for simple, for beginners, you should probably just do it that way. And if you want to take a white, there's many different ways you can do the shine, but this is probably the easiest. You also want to make sure that your hardness is all the way to the left. You can make 1 or you can make 2, it depends how much shine you want. You want to set your normal to overlay, and then you'll see it whiter there. And you can go to filter, blur, motion blur, and you can like blur it a little bit so it looks like that. You want to take your first layer and go to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur, and you don't want to blur it too much, because if you blur it too much you'll lose the detail. But you just want to blur it enough so it looks something like that. And then you can pretty much leave it like this, or you can make parts brighter. Probably don't want to use test setting. You can make parts brighter, you can make the shine a little brighter. It really depends on what you're trying to achieve for the color. If your color is too dark or too light, you can go to the brightness, and you can just change it like that. And that's pretty much also how you can achieve a blonde color. You can have like a really bright blonde, or like a platinum blonde, something like that. And if you really want to change the color from brown to, say, we'll pick red, Alt-Delete, change the color to overlay, or pretty much whatever color you want. You can achieve lots of different styles, different colors. And then you can change the brightness, just like that. And a lot of people ask me how you do black, because when they do black, a color overlay, and it turns like a gray color. Many people don't realize that you can pretty much just do this. You can change the brightness, and you're going to probably lose a lot of the shine detail, or it'll come out like a silver color. So when you do black, you pretty much want to make a whole new texture and do black colors, because it'll come out better. that's pretty much the basics of the tutorial though. And hope you enjoyed it and look for more of my tutorials.